Hey, hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Ask Me Anything. This is Katrina. And today, by the way, yes, if this is the first time you're seeing me, I love what I do. I help ambitious working moms make life changing money online. And this is day, hang on, what day is this? It is day 28 of my 90-day go live journey. I forgot to put it here on the caption. Uh, okay, and almost time for bed. But of course, I'm committed to sharing value with you guys every day in a go live. By the way, ask me anything. This is actually your opportunity to connect with me, ask me questions. Here we get to talk about business, life, and everything in between. How this works is you can ask me questions by putting it in the comments live, or you can DM me as well. And in my 90-day go live journey, each day you'll get a front row seat to the real, unfiltered moments of business and life. We share wins, the challenges, values like this, answering FAQs in the business, and everything in between. By the way, if you're tuning in live or in a replay, let me know where you're tuning in from so we know how global we are. Oh, I had a dry lip yesterday and I peeled it off, so now I have a I got it was bloody. There you have it. And today, one of the questions that we will address, by the way, is this one. Katrina, how do you stay so focused? I've been here in the business for the past 5 years, and I feel like I'm just starting. You know that feeling, and I think I have so many things. The more I learn here in the business, the more I feel like I still have so many things to learn, and so I can teach it also to my business partners and incoming business partners to my business team. And my answer here, actually, this also um, this also is in the same line of when they ask me how do you stay motivated, how do you stay inspired every day. When it comes to motivation and inspiration, um, sometimes of course there it's not like I'm not perfect. There are days that I would feel not as motivated as the other days, but how I work it through is I work on my personal development, my faith. I read books, I listen to podcasts, I listen to audiobooks, YouTube videos, I enroll in different trainings. But when it comes to staying focused, if you're here in the business, or whether you're here or you're not, if you sometimes feel very distracted with your goals, or you're feeling like you're questioning yourself, am I still on the right path to my goals? Comment number hang on comment F if you feel like you're losing focus at times in terms of your bigger goals. And I'm going to tell you, especially at the beginning of my journey, I also sometimes feel like, okay, am I doing this right? Things like that. But um, overall, I would say I've never lost focus in terms of achieving my goals, not just financially, but everything holistically, in the business, in the family, in the relationships with my business team. So, how do I get focus? This is my answer to that. The vision of who I want to become is more powerful than my ability to be distracted. Let that sink in. The vision of who I want to become is more powerful than my ability to be distracted. And because when you're really focused in the better version of yourself, your family, you'll be too busy to be distracted. Distractions could be, people saying negative things about you, or shiny object syndrome. You think there, other better opportunities there instead of focusing on what you currently have right now. Um, if as as long as you have that bigger vision, it's so much easier to stay focused. I know it might sound very easy to say, but if you stick to that goal, that vision, if you put like blinders on the side, like a horse, like this is it, you're gonna do it eventually. It's not a matter of will this happen? Will you achieve it? Will you achieve your goals? It's really just a matter of time. It's gonna happen for sure, but it's just a matter of time. Okay. I hope that helps. It's going to be short and sweet. It's late night already. I think I have a question. Oh, you guys are still awake, eh? Hey, Nasrin, how are you? Oh, it's nice. I'm seeing names again. I think StreamYard got some temporary problems the past few days because the name, instead of the name showing up, it says Facebook user. Hi, Nasrin. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. A bit sleepy now, but hanging on. Because I have a goal, I have a vision of sharing value with you guys, and of course, committing to my 90-day goal life journey. Thank you for tuning in, Yanira. Oh, you have a question? Okay, I'll address that in a bit. I'll just say hello to the rest. Simone, hello, hello. Nice to see her again, Simone, one of my constants. Myra, hello from Victoria, juggling full-time job, mother of six. Oh my gosh, I thought I was busy. I thought I'm busy. Look at this power mama, Myra, mother of six, caregiver to my aging parents. I think that's what she meant. And volunteering in the community, running a business. I can do it. Exactly. Why? That's the power of focus. You know your goals regardless of all the things that you do, and focus on also giving time for your family, for your parents, because you have those goals, you have those priorities. You are not losing focus. Amen to that. Yes, gotcha there. Myra, thank you for sharing that. And we have an, I hope that helps, as long as you have that vision of yourself. And I was reading a book earlier, and it says there, it also helps when you visualize, not just in the morning, but also at night, of your your ideal future, like your goals, you achieving the goals that you set for yourself. um, Doing that every night before you go to sleep, because that you are working on your subconscious, and our subconscious doesn't know the difference between, as Bob Proctor said, who else, like so many um, coaches, self personal development coaches there, and specifically Bob Proctor. He said that, our subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So that's where the power of visualization comes in. Because when you visualize the goals, you achieving your goals that you set for yourself, you're already there. And things happen twice, first in our minds, and the second in actual, like, in the physical realm. Before it manifests in the physical realm, we have it happens first in our mind, in our faith. And I've mentioned this in the past, like living here in this condo apartment, I've seen this first here before it manifested, like in the physical reality. So was I surprised when we moved here? I was ecstatic, but a part of me is like, I know this is gonna happen. This already happened like at least a year back, when we were staying at a two-star hotel across, because we had to move temporarily, like just for a night, while because there were bed bugs in our old apartment and they had to disinfect, they had to clean it out. And so we stayed overnight at a nearby hotel. And that time this building was just finished. It was pretty brand new, like a year or two year old building. And I imagine the feeling of living in a new building like this, new walls, new ceiling, no bed bugs, with great amenities, fresh paint. I've already seen it in my mind before it happened. So it's still surreal, when it actually happened in real life. But um, it first happened here. And of course, with lots of prayers and action, consistent execution every day, working towards my goals. And of course, I haven't had the business back then. That was September of 2018, and I found the business in January of 2019. So it's crazy when you look back how you connect the dots. Right? Um, Myra, oh, there you have it, right? Because you're doing all these things because and then in the near horizon, beautiful retirement is on its way. Amen. Oh, thank you, Nurserine, for that. And before we end, let's answer this question. Yanir, I love this. I'm so shy to do the video. How do I conquer that? You know what, Yanira, you're not alone. Maybe you guys are watching me right now. You cannot I cannot go live on camera like this before. Like, I need to have my hair combed uh, pretty well. I need to have like a good makeup and all. And it's human nature, we get so self conscious. And you're not alone. I used to be like that also. um I used to feel so anxious, going just pressing that go live button and talking. I would stammer a lot. I would sweat. I'll be sweaty. Like, I would need to memorize what I would be saying. Like, I would have notes, you know and I would practice, which is, I think, is a good preparation, all those things. um, I would kind of be dreading the time that I would have to sit and do a go live. I did join a challenge like 5+ years ago, and that's how it all started, because I know a challenge would really push me. Like now, like, I'm still being pushed. I'm pushing myself to do this because I know it will not only help me connect more with my audience, but also develop my sharing, providing value with all of you guys. So, how did I overcome that anxiety of going live? For me, it's not really somehow shy at the same time, anxious. It's more of anxiety, like what other people will think. Um, just putting ourselves out there. I think we become so self conscious because that's human nature, right? We are always wary of what other people would think. And what really flipped the switch for me is because I also asked my mentors and coaches, Dave and Roxanne Abiso, they're huge inspiration. And when they tried like different businesses in the past, like the traditional offline businesses, and unfortunately they were not successful until they found this online business. But even before then, they were all already doing go lives, videos, YouTube. So there are tons, but if you look back in their very first videos, they're like crickets, no comments, no views. And now, if you and then the time that I joined, I've been watching them. I'm getting inspiration. Like, they're so confident. It's like they always provide so much value. So I asked them, like, how um how did you become so confident doing go lives? Has it always been like that? And they said, no, definitely not. Like they would sometimes argue what to say, they would feel so anxious as well. And they would sometimes argue what to say. And they would test different formats, like they would joke, but it feels awkward for them. So they suck at it at first as well. There's a process for them. So I asked them, so how did you become confident? And then what really stuck to me is that when they said that, just get over yourself, Katrina. Think of the value that you can provide to your audience, rather than thinking, oh, how do I look like? Do I look fat? Do I look thin? How does my makeup look like? Or do I appear like this, like that? So instead of worrying about what you look like on camera, of course you want also to be presentable, right? You don't like to like go on camera and looking all disheveled and with you want to be presentable enough, but mm, think of the value that you can provide to your audience. And that really stuck to me, and that flipped the switch to me, like, oh, okay. So now whenever I feel like I want to share something, but I don't feel like 100% in terms of like how I look like, I just comb my hair or tie my hair or just put on like a coat or a robe that's presentable, and then I would go live. Because my thinking now is, my audience, you guys, need to hear this. If I postpone this to later or tomorrow, the energy won't be the same. I might forget the exact things that I wanted to share with you, and it's not just going to be the same. And you'll never know. I will never know who are the people that my message can reach, and the value that can they can get. They can feel, they might be feeling down, and they can be motivated. There could be one single word or a sentence that I can say, and then it will be a game changer for them. So I don't want them to miss that. So when I flip my thinking into that, like giving value to others instead of focusing on how I look like, it just became a lot easier. And that nobody's perfect, and your audience will also appreciate the humanness, the human factor of you making mistakes, stammering, like, okay, I'm losing your thought, because it's human nature. It's it makes you more relatable. Like, okay, if I'm seeing Katrina, sometimes losing his her train of thought, and but still, being able to finish the go live, and then maybe I can do that too. So it makes you more human and makes you connect more with your audience. So I hope that helps. Who's that? Yanira. Yeah, just go for it. And the more, it's a skill as well. The more you do it, the more you become confident. It's like riding a bike. It's like driving. You know, at first you're so scared. When you go biking, you would stumble. You will have some scratches. But the more you do it, the more you become confident. You can only get confident on something through experience. Like before, I didn't know how to do go live, I didn't know how to um, run ads, but now I've been here for 5 years now. So I'm becoming more proficient at this. I'm becoming more confident because of the experiences. I'm not gonna say, us who started before a lot of people, other people, um, we're not any better than people who are just starting out. We're just a few steps ahead, and that's it. And all the things that we know here, especially like with the technical, the sorry, not technical, like the skills wise in terms of like advertising, posting, doing go lives, that's a skill. But the more important thing is the mindset. again, we go back to the focus, right? And when you have that focus, it's it's gonna be sorry, when you have that vision, the bigger vision for your goals, for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, it's so easy not to be indistractable. And that also goes with, doing goal lives, because when you're focused, you shut off the noise and you stay focused, right? I hope that helps, Yanira. Awesome. Just do it. Just press that go live. Start small, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Just say hi and hello, introduce yourself, and just say, I'm conquering my fear of doing go live. I don't know what to say right now, but I just want to say hello. Give me some cheer, guys. So you can start with that, and your audience will cheer you. You'll never know, and then you'll realize it's not too bad after all. Whatever, some anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's the saying goes, right? Um, awesome. Thank you, Yanira. And there you have it. And also, I'm able to speak like this, share with you guys, because I also share in another goal life, like how do I come up with topics like this. I'll do that maybe tomorrow, so you guys can get inspiration as well. If you're feeling like stuck, okay, what's my topic, what am I gonna share, will my audience actually learn something from what I'm saying? You'll never know, but you can like inspire. So we'll talk about that maybe tomorrow. Okay. All right, everybody, time to go to bed. It's past midnight here in Toronto. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so happy. There's so many. It's not just for me, but also for my business team. Lots of new incoming business partners. Congratulations to all of you. I'm so thankful to God that I have the strength to guide you, and you also are very coachable, and we're helping more and more families, one person, one family at a time, every single day. All right, everybody, thank you so much, and I hope that helps. It's nice chatting with you guys live, and thank you so much, Shani, for the question. All right, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.